Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King. And today I'm going to be giving you part 5 of What If Naruto Was Neglected by everyone. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. And also, stay in tune because I'm going to be posting a new episode of What If Naruto returned different after his training trip. And I also post a new series, What If Naruto Was from the two greatest clans. So go ahead and check out that and enjoy guys. And also, over on Anime King 2, I post a new episode of What If Naruto Was a God Amongst Man. So go ahead and check out that and enjoy. And later on I'm going to be posting What If Aizuna Uchiha was Naruto's ancestor. So I hope you guys enjoy each and every episode. And remember, if you're new, to go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join Anime King and Anime King 2 and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you for all of your help and your support guys. And yeah, without further ado, let's begin this new episode, shall we? Start the intro.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their
So, the last time we left off, the group, the entire family was sitting around the table as the area was tense. As Minato then started, as they wanted Naruto to give them a second chance. But Naruto then went on a rant as he told them that they did all of this to him. As he told them how much suffering he went through, and they saw him getting beaten by the people of the village, but they didn't do anything to stop it. As Naruto started to get angry, as he was cursing at all of them, as most of them started to cry, as Liz, Menma's sister, came up to Naruto as she apologized to him, but she never did him anything, so Naruto wondered why she's apologizing, as she told him that she never tried to get to know him and be there for him as well, as she told him that she was sorry. Hearing that, something changed inside of Naruto for his plan, but he still hated his family, as Naruto then told the others that he will give them a second choice. Sometime later, Naruto was on top of the Hokage's monument as Menma appeared and told him that he was a good actor, as Naruto said that he would never forgive them no matter what. But when it comes to Liz, even though she never did anything to him, she apologized, and Naruto had a change of heart, a change of plans, as he realized something: there is still good people in this world, and this Tsukiyomi plan will just make everyone go into a dream. And also, he wanted revenge. It doesn't matter how you turn it, he wanted revenge on the people of Konoha and on his family for what they make him go through. He wanted revenge, and that's it. So this Tsukiyomi plan is not going to work. He no longer wished to see the world in a dream, as he told Menma to not tell Zetsu about this. We then had a time skip as Team 7 was formed, as they got a mission to transport the bridge builder to the land of Wave. Minato then got a note from Kakashi's dog as he called Team 12 as they arrived, as they were given the mission to go and help Team 7, and with that they headed off. When they arrived, they came to the house of Tazuna as Kakashi was upstairs, as he was exhausted after overusing his Sharingan. As Naruto went outside with Menma as he talked to him, as the both of them talk about the situation is going on. As Naruto heard about Gato, knowing that he's a very wealthy man, a smile came on Naruto's face. So yeah guys, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across the place and check it out for yourself, so let's begin this new episode, shall we? A day has passed since Team 12 arrived, as Kakashi is walking with crutches, but he was able to inform Kushina and everyone about what happened, that they face off against Zabuza, and him and Menma were taking him on. To his surprise, Menma is a lot stronger than he thought. But when Haku arrived, things changed, as Haku tried to kill the bridge builder to distract them, and Menma had to go and stop the ice barricade that was going to pierce right through the Uchiha and Haruno. And Kakashi was able to go after them after Haku took Zabuza and headed off, seeing that he was exhausted after overusing the Sharingan. But they know that Zabuza is still alive and he will come back. But he is probably exhausted from the battle as well, so it's going to take him a little time to get here. Kakashi decided this was the best time to teach his team, train them, until Zabuza and that other ninja appear. As we now have Team 7 as they were in the forest, Kakashi knew about Menma and his special abilities, seeing that it wasn't really a secret or anything. And he also saw Menma wield fire and earth pretty easily. He must have been training. Alright Team 7, said Kakashi. So today I'm going to show you how to tree walk. What? Said Sasuke. Why would you want to learn that? Why would that help us against fighting dangerous missing names? We can already climb trees. I never said tree climbing. I said tree walk, said Kakashi as he looked at Sasuke. As you remember the conversation he had with Kushina. Flashback. Kushina was talking to Kakashi as they were talking about Sasuke. Things has really became sour between him and her. Kushina saw Sasuke when he was a baby, and she even used to play with him, but now it was like he hated her with everything he got, and she knew exactly why. Why is it? Asked Kakashi. Well, after Minato was appointed to be the Hokage, things changed between Mikato and me. She hardly visit me again, and when we meet on the road, she would always make up some excuse to leave or something like that. It seems like Fukaku didn't like that Minato turned Hokage for some reason, and he didn't want any association with us. And from then, things changed with Sasuke. He never spoke to me again. And things became even worse after the Uchiha massacre. After Itachi did what he did, Sasuke became so cold to me. Even after all that, I wanted to adopt Sasuke. I know his mother, we were once friends, and I wanted to take him in my home and raise him. But when I told Minato about it, Minato said that he would talk to him. Minato then came back and told me that he said he doesn't want to live with us or be anywhere near us. So that is why, said Kushina. I don't know why he hates me so much. And it seems like nothing I can do can change it. Don't worry, said Kakashi. Given enough time, stuck someplace with you, I am sure he will get to like you, he said as he chuckled. As he heard Kushina wasn't talking, as he turned around and looked at her hair was floating in the air. What did you just say? She said to him. End of the flashback. Let me demonstrate, said Kakashi, as he walked up the tree. As Sakura's eyes went wide. Whoa, that's awesome, she said. Well, use enough chakra, you can control your movements. Use little, you will slip off. Use too much, you will smash the tree. So yeah, that is what I'm going to teach you today. So you have the entire day to learn how to climb this tree. Up to the very top, said Kakashi. Menma walked up to the tree. I already know this, he said, as he walked up the tree, surprising his team. As I expected, said Kakashi. Seeing that he was part of the Namikaze clan, he knew that Minato and Kushina must have teach him things. Well, you two, I guess it's up to you, said Kakashi, as he turned to Sakura and Sasuke. This should be easy, said Sasuke, as he walked up to the tree and started to focus his chakra. But in an instant he fell back down, as Menma chuckled, as Sasuke grunted and got back up, as he tried again as he fell back down, as Menma chuckled again. Want me to give you some pointers, Uchiha? He asked. Shut up, said Sasuke. I can do it, as he tried again but fall down. It seems like me and you are living in two reality, because all I see you doing is failing. Don't mock Sasuke, said Sakura, as Menma then turned at her and gave her a harsh glare. Even Kakashi saw it. Was I speaking to you? Menma asked. As Sakura stepped back a bit. No, she said. Well then, could you kindly shut your mouth, he said to her. As Menma was told by Naruto that her mother was one of them who tortured him greatly, even throwing hot water in his face. As Menma hated her with all of his might. Sometime, he just wanted some slip-up to happen in the mission, and she would just die in accident or something. That is how much he hated her. And she doesn't even know it. Menma then returned back to normal. Well, sensei, if I already know how to do that, what else is there? He asked. Well, water walking, said Kakashi. I already know that, said Menma. It seems you have been hiding your skills, said Kakashi. Why do you say that? Menma asked. Because there was no report of you learning water walking or tree walking. I was just as surprised, but seeing where you came from, I would expect that they teach you. Oh no, neither of them teach me. Huh? So how did you? I learned on my own, said Menma. And how is that possible? Asked Kakashi. Hard training, Menma said. So if that's all, can I go and train by myself? Train by yourself? Yeah, I work better by myself. So can I? Sure thing, said Kakashi, as Menma nodded and headed off. You're really going to let him train by himself, Sensei? Asked Sakura. Well, he already knew what I was going to teach you, both of you. And seeing that I'm not in a state to really give him any intense or serious training, I can't really do anything about it. And next time then, Kakashi said. Now you two, get back to working. As Sakura looked over and saw Sasuke as he was furious, as he was falling off the tree, as he was cursing. Time skip. 3 days later, Naruto and Menma were sitting in a clearing. So, how long are we going to take to do this? Asked Menma. Aren't we going to attack them now? No, we will wait, said Naruto. If we kill Gato now, Zabuza had no reason to come and take care of Tazuna. That means he won't come and try to kill him. Oh, that's it? Said Menma. You just want to fight him, don't you? I've not really faced off against a strong enemy, said Naruto. What? Said Menma. So what the hell do you take me for? As Naruto chuckled. Well, we weren't going serious, and it's not a kill battle. And if it was, you would have been dead in 5 seconds. Huh. You're really overthinking how strong you are, aren't you? Not really. I'm just overthinking how weak you are. Why you? Said Menma, but he didn't stop. Do you sense it? Menma asked. Yeah, I do. This person is trying to hide their chakra signature. Pay it no mind, said Naruto. You should know, said Menma. This person is the one who helped Zabuza, even though they were wearing a mask. I can tell from this chakra signature. It's them, whoever they are. Well, let's see about that, said Naruto. As a black-haired woman was seen in the distance as she was walking up. The woman didn't stop as she looked down, as she was going to pick up some herbs. It's them, she thought. That one, with the blonde hair I fighting before. But that black-haired one, it seemed to be reinforcements. Damn it, Zabuza isn't ready yet. And even when he think he's back at 100%, he will try and fight them. And every team must have a Jonin Sensei or 2 other members. So it's going to be quite difficult for us to take all of them down. Damn it, she cursed. Hey there, what are you looking for? Said a voice. As she looked over to see it was a black-haired one that spoke. Oh, good day, she said. I'm looking for some herbs to help my friend. You see, he's wounded. Oh, I see. The blonde-haired one spoke. So, what are the both of you doing out here? She asked. Nothing much, said the black-haired one. We're just sketching the sights. Oh, well then, I won't waste your time. Have a good day, she said as she started to walk off. Hey, wait, Naruto said. What's your name? Oh, that's quite rude, she said to them. Don't you know you should give your name first before you tell someone your name? Oh, my name is Naruto. And this is Menma. What's yours? Oh, my name is Haku. Nice to meet you, said Haku. As Naruto then chuckled. What's so funny? Haku asked. You, said Naruto. We know it's you. Haku quickly lowered the basket. He said that we know it's you, said Menma, as he started to walk off and walk around, as Haku kept an eye on him and kept an eye on Naruto, as Menma was now behind Haku, as she moved back so she could keep her eyes on both of them. That blonde-haired one Naruto is lying down, and from what I can tell, they're Genins, so there's no way he can reach me in time before I kill his friend here, and then I'll kill him as well. She said, I can't allow them to hurt or harm Master Zabuza. As she reached her hand to go through hand signs. Don't move or you're dead. As Haku's eyes went wide, as she looked over to where Naruto was supposed to be, as her heart was beating so fast, it felt like it was about to burst out of her chest. No, this can't be, she said out loud. What can't? Said a voice beside her again, as she looked to see Menma was gone as well. Right now the both of them had a hand on her shoulder. They were just casually standing beside her. How did you guys get here? She asked. I saw you when you were fighting Master Zabuza, but you were nowhere this fast. As she was looking at Menma. Yeah, I wasn't, but you should know, this ninja world is a deception. So you were hiding your true powers. Well, He was, said Naruto. So what now? Haku said. The both of you? Are you going to try and kill me? She asked. Well, not yet, said Naruto. What exactly do you mean by that? Let me show you, he said. As his eyes turned into the Sharingan, instantly Haku was caught. As she stood there frozen. A minute later, Haku was walking off. As she picked up her herbs. Like, nothing happened. Huh. So it worked. Did you thought I was going to fail? Naruto said as he looked at Menma. Nah, I know it would. Come on, let's get back, said Naruto. Time skip. It was now night time. As Inari, Tazunami, Tazuna, Menma, Sakura, Sasuke, Kakashi, Naruto, Mito, Narumi, and Kushina, all of them were sitting around a table as they were enjoying their dinner. Why? Said Inari, as everyone looked at him. What was that? Asked Sakura. Why are you people so foolish? Inari, said Tazunami. No, Mom. I must ask them. Why are they so stupid? What do you mean? Said Menma. Gato is going to kill all of you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't matter how much of you they are. He has more ninjas by far, more mercenaries, more killers, and none of you will be able to stop him. You're just throwing your lives away. You come here from a big village, growing up in a peaceful life, thinking that you can come and defeat anyone. But you should know, Gato is a monster. He's far stronger than all of you. You're just wasting your time. Don't you want to go back to your peaceful village and live a peaceful life? Asked Inari. Inari, that's enough, said Tazunami. To Kushina and the others' surprise, it was Naruto that spoke. Inari, was it? Naruto said. What is it to you? Asked Inari. Well, you said why. We're wasting our life. Gato has more soldiers, right? So let me ask you. If we haven't come here and tried to take care of Gato, he would have still ruled the place, right? I mean, answer my question, said Naruto. Yes, he would. Because none of us can stop him. Then, you're wasting your life as well. What do you mean, said Inari. Why do you continue on living? Naruto asked. If we're just going to die, so that means no one is going to be able to stop Gato. And you should know, he's after your grandfather there. That means when we die, Gato is going to come here, and he's going to kill your grandfather. And then just for the sport of it, his guys are going to rape your mom. As everyone looked at Naruto, Kushina said. As Naruto looked at her, I'm not done. And after that, they're gonna probably kill you for just the sport of it, or make you work for them, turn you into a slave, into a mercenary, something like that, train you, mess with your mind to make you do some things you never thought you were going to do in your life. And then yeah, it's all gonna be over. So answer me this, is that what you prefer? No, Inari said, lowering his head. Well then, I advise you to just shut your mouth and don't talk about things you don't know about. Big talk, said Inari, coming from someone like you, who has grown up in a hidden village and has nothing but a good and stable life. While us, we're all out here suffering. I bet you never suffered a day in your life. Naruto then started to chuckle, as it then turned out into a full-blown laughter, as Mito, Kushina, and Narumi were looking down, as they didn't want to look at Naruto right now. If only Inari knew what he went through. As Naruto got up, Naruto, where are you going? Asked Kushina. As Naruto walked away without saying anything. As Kushina then looked at Inari, as she was cursed on the inside, saying those things and bringing back up those feelings. She didn't want Naruto to hate them anymore. Why did he have to say that? She said to herself. Well, it's best I give him some time alone. I don't want him to feel forced, she said, as she then looked back down. Time skip. 5 days later, everyone except for Naruto and Menma headed off, as Naruto and Menma is going to watch over Tazunami and Inari, while the others go and watch a bridge builder. But Naruto knew it was time, as both him and Menma were sitting outside waiting. It was then they heard something as they turned to their right, as they saw 2 thugs walking up to them. So this is a house, huh? Said one of the thugs. Yeah, it is. Let's grab her and hurry up and get out of here. Hey, wait. Who are those brats? Oh, these are probably Leaf Jennings. Trust me, they're just kids. It's not like they can do anything to us. Hearing that, Naruto and Menma got up. So, you finally made it, said Naruto. I knew that Gato would send someone after his family to try and make him listen to him. But you guys? Really? You guys are the weakest. Huh. I wonder if he just send you out, because if you die, it wouldn't be a big trouble on him. What did you just say, brat? As one of them rushed towards Naruto. Hey, wait, the other said. Before he could touch Naruto, a spark of lightning jolted his body as he cried out in pain. He then fell to his knees. What the hell was that? The one who remained said. As he then saw smoke coming from the other one's hand, the blonde-haired one. What did you do to my partner? He asked. Oh. Menma then walked over as he placed his hand right at the man's neck. Oh, it seems he's still alive. Stronger than I thought. As he placed his hands on the man's back. As another volt of electricity ran from his hand and shot into the man as his body shook. When Menma finally removed his hand, the man was smoking. He's dead now, said Menma. As the other one who remained was looking at Menma as he started to back away. Where do you think you're going? Said a voice. As he instantly froze up, he realized that the black-haired one was gone. Before he could do anything, a sword ran right through his back, bursting through his chest. As Naruto pushed him off his sword and flashed away the blood. Well, it seems like it was only them. But just to make sure, Shadow Clone Jutsu, Naruto said, as he summoned a clone. Stay with them, and make sure they're safe, okay? As the clone nodded, come on Menma, let's go. When Naruto and Menma finally arrived back, they were surprised to what they saw. It seems like Gato heard about the new reinforcements, and he decided to hire some others. As Naruto saw Kakashi and Kushina facing off against Zabuza and Rayman, the missing nin of Kumo. Specialty in lightning. It seems this is going to be fun after all, said Naruto, as he then looked to see a giant ice dome, as he saw Haku had all of the kids captured in it, except for Sakura, as she was a distance away with the bridge builder, as she had a kunai in front of her, trying to protect the bridge builder from any harm. Naruto then activated his Sharingan, as he sent a pulse through the area. It wasn't seen by anyone else or didn't affect anyone else, except for Haku, as Haku's eyes turned into the Sharingan. Meanwhile, inside of the dome, Sasuke was on the ground as a bunch of needles were sticking out of him, as Mito was standing over him, trying to protect him, as Narume had a kunai in her hand, as she had cuts and scrapes all over her body and she was panting. The ice dome then suddenly disappeared. What the hell? They said. As Haku then appeared a distance away from Zabuza and Rayman. Hey Zabuza, what's your little brat doing here? I thought she was able to deal with the kids. Yeah, Haku, what are you doing here? Said Zabuza. As Haku didn't say anything, as Haku then went through hand sign and slammed her hand on the ground, a massive ice blockade then rose up on the bridge, blocking off the Konoha ninjas. As Kakashi looked at Kushina. As Kushina looked over, what the hell is going on? She said. It was then that two blurs passed them, but they couldn't even see it. As Naruto and Menma appear on the other side of the bridge. As Haku was standing there with her hand on the ice wall, adding chakra to it, so if they try to break it, it will just reform itself. Huh? Said Zabuza. What exactly is going on? Were you kids responsible for this? What have you done to Haku? Well, there's no reason for me to tell a dead man that, said Naruto. Quite cocky are we, kid? Let's see if you can back that up. As Menma then looked over to Rayman. Well then, it seems like you're gonna be my opponent. Huh, I doubt it. What do you mean? Said Menma. Well, you see, I take it as a great disappointment to my pride if I was resolved to fight a kid like you. You're not even at my level. As Rayman then turned around, Zabuza, when you're done, you will need to have a talk with your brat and find out why she's helping them, or I will kill her. as Rayman started to walk away. He then had to jump as a bolt of lightning teared through the ground. As Rayman's eyes went wide, as he saw lightning cackling off of the boy with the blonde hair. It seems like you have something interesting after all. You know that lightning is my affinity. I wasn't called the Hurricane of Kumo for nothing, Rayman said, as lightning cackled around his body. Zabuza, I'll handle this one. You handle the other. Stop giving me order like you're my boss, said Zabuza. Just don't get in my way, Rayman said as he dashed forward, as Menma dashed forward as well. As Naruto turned his sights towards Haku, as his Sharingan then flashed again. As Haku performed more hand sign, as the ice wall turned into an ice dome that surrounded the group. As Haku entered the ice dome and cut off all outside senses so that the group wouldn't be able to sense anything outside. Sakura was a distance away with the bridge builder, so she didn't even see or sense anything that was going on. As Kakashi looked around, what the hell just happened? Why would they switch opponent like that? But to trap us all in here, said Kushina, as she then fired a chain at one of the mirrors. The mirror then shattered, but in an instant it was fixed back. As Haku's eyes now returned back to normal, and she wasn't saying anything. Mom, for a second there, did you sense Menma? Asked Narumi. No, said Kushina. Menma is not out here. He's with Naruto, protecting the bridge builder family. Are you sure? Because I could have swear for a second there I sensed him. Well, let's get out of this and then we will go check, said Kushina, as she fired one more chain, as the chain smashed into one of the mirrors. But the chain didn't stop this time as it kept on swinging, as it was destroying the mirrors around them. But as soon as the mirror was destroyed, it was fixed back within seconds, as a hail of Senbon needles were fired, as the group had to dodge each and every one of them, as Kakashi had Sasuke, as Sasuke was unconscious in his arms, as he had to dodge the needles while holding on to Sasuke. Meanwhile outside, what have you done to Haku? Asked Zabuza as he looked at Naruto. I already told you. It doesn't matter if I tell you. It's not like you can undo it. And it's not like you're gonna see her ever again. You really think you can take me down, brat? Your Jonin sensei wasn't able to do that. The famous copy ninja, Kakashi Hatake. So, how strong do you really think you are? A smirk came on Naruto's face as he took out a scroll and placed it on the ground, as he unsealed both of his swords. I've been waiting to fight someone to the death. Let's see if you won't disappoint. In a burst of speed that was faster than Kakashi, Naruto appeared in front of Zabuza. Zabuza quickly brought up his sword though, as he blocked the swipe that was about to take off his head. Zabuza then spun around as he was about to slice right through Naruto's stomach, but Naruto pushed back and flipped over. As Naruto threw both of his swords towards Zabuza, Zabuza quickly jumped up in the air as Naruto's sword stabbed into the bridge. As Naruto speed through hand sign in mid-air, fire style. Dragon stream, he said, as he released a stream of flame from his mouth that took the head of a dragon and rushed towards Zabuza. Water style. Water bullets, Zabuza said as he fired compressed water bullets, slamming into the fire attack. But Zabuza was surprised when his water was incinerated, as the fire was much more powerful, as Zabuza had to move out of the way as the fire dragon passed him and cinched his arm a bit. As he flipped to the side, the fire dragon turned to his surprise and came at him, as Naruto was still controlling the fire dragon with his chakra molding it. As the fire dragon rushed towards Zabuza, Zabuza then went through hand sign as water came on his blade. Water slash, he said, as he slashed right through the fire dragon as it dissipated. He then turned around, but as he did, a sickening punch connected with his face, as Zabuza was sent flying off his feet as he slammed on the bridge and was sent flying back into the forest. Meanwhile, with Menma and Rayman and Menma were clashing in the center, as Menma had two kunai and was clashing with Rayman, as Menma had to dodge one of Rayman's swipes. Menma then jumped in the air as he fired out a stream of fire from his mouth without going through any hand sign or anything, as Rayman noticed that. After dodging it, Rayman looked at him. Hey kid, quench my curiosity, but we were fighting for a while now and you haven't performed any hand signs or anything. How are you able to use jutsus like those? Well, as Naruto would say, I'm not gonna tell you, because you will be dead soon. You're cocky, aren't you? It doesn't matter, said Rayman. After I beat you down and capture you, then I'll just find out myself. Huh. Naruto told me that we shouldn't waste time, so I guess I'll do this quickly. What do you mean, said Rayman. This, said Menma, as lightning started cackling around his body. You know, Naruto was right. I never really fought someone to the death. Let's see how I do. Rayman chuckled as lightning danced around his body as well, as the both of them rushed forward and slammed into each other with a boom. Back with Naruto and Zabuza. What the hell? Zabuza said, as he was sent flying back from another kick from Naruto, as he couldn't keep up with this kid's speed, as Zabuza had multiple cuts all over his body, as Naruto was slicing him from left to right, as Zabuza was losing a lot of blood. This kid, who the hell is he? As Zabuza couldn't keep up, his body was already exhausted from fighting the Red Habanero, Kushina Uzumaki, and now this kid is actually gonna kill him. As Zabuza was then snapped out of his thoughts when a leg came flying in his face, but lucky enough he brought up his hand. But the force of the kick still pushed him back. As Zabuza couldn't believe the strength in this kid. How was he so strong? As Zabuza then quickly ran through hand sign. Water style, water dragon, he said. Fire style, phoenix bird, Naruto said. As the bird and the dragon collided, creating a huge explosion. As he was missed all over the area. As Zabuza was looking around, he then saw Naruto as he dashed forward his giant sword. He swung his sword right through the mist and sliced Naruto in half as a smirk came on his face. But when some of the mist started to move away, he saw that it was just wood, shaped like a boy. What the was all that Zabuza managed to say as a sword digged deep into his side, as Zabuza cried out in pain as blood started to flow, as he fell back. But before he could hit the ground, a kick sent him flying as he smashed against a tree, as he coughed up some blood. Zabuza tried to pick up himself, but right in front of him was Naruto, looking down at him. You know, the famous demon of the mist. You're pretty disappointing, if I must say myself, said Naruto, as he raised his feet and slammed it on top of Zabuza's head, as Zabuza fell to the ground, his face hitting into the mud. Well then, time to end this. Can't show any proof that I was here. As his eyes morphed into the Mangekyo Sharingan. Back with Menma. Rayman couldn't believe this. All of his years being a ninja and then becoming a missing nin. There was never a child that was able to defeat him. As Rayman was beyond pissed. This kid had total mastery over lightning more than him. How was that possible? He was just a kid. A genie nonetheless. He was supposed to be one of the weakest in Konoha. He just faced off against Kakashi Hatake. And if he must say it, this kid was giving Kakashi a run for his money. But with his master in lightning, he was able to do things that Kakashi couldn't do. As Rayman was knocked out of his thoughts when another lightning bolt was sent right towards him, as Rayman jumped up in the air. But in a speed that teared through the sound barrier, Menma appeared right behind him, his entire body covered in lightning, as Menma slammed his fist right into Rayman's head, knocking him down to the ground. As Menma landed a distance away, the lightning around Menma started to dance dangerously as a smile came on Menma's face, as he then slammed his leg into the ground, as a huge wall appeared behind Rayman, as Rayman looked behind him and tried to step back, as his back hit the wall, as lightning started to cackle even more dangerously. I call this one spinning lightning bolt, said Menma. What? Said Rayman, as he quickly put his swords in front of him as a defense. As Menma then pushed off like a blur. The only thing we were seeing was the lightning, as his entire body was spinning, as he was just traveling through the air at such speed. Rayman tried to stab down in the lightning bolt, but the strike from the bolt struck his hands as his swords fell out, as Menma crashed right into his stomach, as Rayman was crying out in pain, as Menma ripped right through him with his body enhanced by the lightning. As Rayman, top half fell to the ground, as his lower half fell to the ground as well. As Rayman lay there, his eyes shut, signifying his death. As Menma reduced the lightning around him, as his body returned back to normal. But seeing that the lightning was on him, no blood even splashed on his clothes. Huh, impressive, said a voice. So you were watching? How quickly did you take care of your opponent, said Menma. Not so long ago, said Naruto, as he jumped out of a tree. Well, in any case, we have to take care of the evidence. As his eyes morphed back into the Mangekyo Sharingan. Back on the bridge, Haku was on the ground with a nasty stab right in her chest. As that was from Kushina's sword. Even though this ice thing caught her off, Kushina was able to break through it and took care of Haku. But it was now to find the others, but they were nowhere around. Hey, what's going on, said a voice. As Kushina looked behind her to see Naruto and Menma. I thought you guys were going to stay with Tazuna's family. Don't worry, they're fine, said Naruto. And how do you know that, Kushina asked. I said they're fine, said Naruto. I made sure of it. As Mito then walked up to Naruto. You weren't here, right? Any of you, she said, looking at Menma. No, said Menma. Well, said Narumi. I thought I sent someone as well, but I guess it wasn't you guys. So okay, she said. As Sasuke was still unconscious. As Kakashi was looking at Naruto, something was strange. He couldn't put his finger on it. He sensed it as well. He didn't know what was going on, but something was going on. But for right now, he would just keep it to himself. So where's the bridge builder, Naruto asked. He's right here, said a voice, as Sakura arrived, as she was still walking in front of him with a kunai in her hand. Great job, Sakura, said Kushina, keeping the bridge builder safe. Thank you, Sakura said. What now? Well, I have no idea where is Zabuza and Rayman. Kushina said, looking around. Huh, it looks like those worthless idiots failed, said a voice. As the mist on the bridge started to clear, as Gato stepped out, as they saw how short he was, as Menma chuckled to himself. What's so funny, brat, said Gato. Well, you're Gato, right? said Menma. Yes, I am. Well, look at you. What's wrong with me? As Menma then started to chuckle. Menma, this is no time for that, said Kakashi. Something is coming. As he was right, behind Gato was an army of thugs, hire mercenary and all that. It seems like those idiots fail. I paid them good money, but you guys are still alive. So it's best I have these guys do it. There's no way you can get out of this. But Naruto's attention wasn't focusing on that. Instead, he was focusing a distance away, where he saw the man with the swirl mask. So, it worked, said Naruto. But guys, in the end of this episode right here, if you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn that bell notification to stay posted. Remember to share all of your friends in your social media platform. But for now guys, I'm out of here. Peace.